Welcome to In a Pickle Knitting. My name is Donna, and this is another episode of Somebody Loves You. Thanks for joining me today. Today is Thursday, March 26th, 2020, and this is going to be a short vlog with a bunny-related children's literature book and a bunny-related craft. So let's get started. I'm going to start with a craft, which today is a pillow, and I've got a pause here. Sorry about that little blip. I wanted to have the pattern here to show you that I used to make a quilted pillow with a bunny theme. The pattern I used is right here. It's called Sitting Bunny Quilt Block, and you can get this from, here is the information. I purchased this online and it was a $6 to $7 range. It does have the directions for doing either the 6-inch block or the 12-inch block. I did the 12-inch block, and also directions for making it into a crib quilt or a wall hanging, or maybe it's a table topper, I don't know. The directions were very clear, gives fabric needs in yardage, as well as all the cut sizes, and then a diagram of how to piece each thing step by step, what to do first, second, third through like 6th or 7th, and then you have your finished square. Then what you do with it, you could put it into anything. I put it into a pillow, but it was a very well done pattern, but it's not one that has written directions like in, sentences, first do this, then do this, but the diagrams were, for me, that's even better because I can look at it and tell exactly what to do. So the pillow I created is rather large. So I had the 12-inch block, but I added 3 rows of the sashing along the edges because all I had was a 20-inch size pillow form. And I'm not going out for anything. This was made entirely from scrap fabric here in the house. And here it is. So it is a sitting bunny, as you can see. And then this is sashing, 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 and then I put a piping detail around the edge where there are knots in the corner. Now, for this, the cording that I had is this right here, cotton filler cord by Wrights, and the size was 5.5 millimeters. Ideally, I would have used a much thicker, but I didn't have it, so I made do with what I had and fabrics that I had on hand. So it has a little channel that you run all of your piping through, and then you tie a knot in the corner. So all 4 corners have a knot. It's just a pillow finishing technique I have in a book. I'll show you the book. It's a very old book. Singer Sewing Projects for the Home. And I'll show you the inspiration, which I shouldn't do because you'll think mine's terrible. See how nice it looks with the really thick cording through there? But that was just my idea, and I used what I had. I put in a lapped zipper application in the back so that I could get the pillow form in and out easily, and then that lets you sew just a great big square around the edges, and there's nothing to seam up because you just zip it closed. So here's my bunny, the little polka dotted black eye and a white tail. The pattern shows a printed tail, so you can of course do it that way. You need just 4 colors: the background color, the eye color, the tail color. So the eye and tail, obviously teeny tiny scraps, and then the main part. So I think that was a fat quarter and with leftover. So there is my bunny pillow. That's our craft for today. Our book for today is a cute book called Bunny Cakes by Rosemary Wells, and it features Max and Ruby in the story. And this particular copy belongs to my grandson. He won it at our public library. We participated in 1,000 books before kindergarten, and if you completed that, so every time we'd read a book, there was a sheet that had 100 little acorns on it, and you'd color in an acorn for the younger children. I think the older ones, no, there aren't older ones. This was the kindergarten one. There was also the summer reading challenge going on at the same time, so I'm confusing the two things. So we would take it in, and they'd get a sticker for completing each sheet. And when they finished, the challenge, they laid out books on a table and he got to pick a book, and I kept my mouth closed. I was hoping he'd pick this one, and he did. It's adorable. He likes Max and Ruby a lot. And the story, it's Grandma's birthday, and so Ruby's going to make a cake, and she doesn't want Max, who wants to help, to touch anything, but it's too late. You can see Max has already broken eggs, so Ruby sends him to the store with a list to buy some eggs. But what he really wants are red hot marshmallow squirters for an earthworm cake. I forgot to tell you, Max is also making Grandma a cake. There it is. It's a dirt cake with earthworms in it. It's earthworm birthday cake, but Ruby wants to make the angel surprise cake with raspberry fluff icing, which sounds yummy. So Max keeps going to the store, and he writes those squirters that he wants right there, but when he gets to the grocer can't read it. Well, he continually needs different things from the store. He makes several trips to the store. Sounds like my husband, because he's always going to the store when I need things. And when he gets back home the last time, there's a no Max. The kitchen's no place for him. She finishes her cake, but Max got his squirters from the grocer the last time and finishes up his cake. You get to that final page. Grandma was so thrilled she didn't know which one to eat first. But that's really cute cake for pre-K and kindergarten kids. So today I don't really have anything else that I had planned to share. I need to get moving here. But I did want to remind you, if you were interested in the 12 different, approximately 10 gram mini skeins for your scrappy projects, to go to episode 4 and leave a comment. That's your entry. And I will wait. I'll announce this. Hopefully I'll remember every day. And then I'll finally draw, just to give more people a chance. So thanks so much for joining me. Go out and make it a great day. Bye. Oh, no. Stay in and make it a great day. Sorry about that. Some bunny loves you here.